What do you think is the biggest problem with integration here and in America?
I think it's a lack of understanding. I think it's a lack and a unwillingness of the powers that be to come and meet the people where they're at instead of expecting them to come to where they want them to be. I think that it's a prejudice on both parts in both countries to a certain degree. I think that, again, it's not fair. It's not just. It's not even just to either one of the countries, because you have so much potential within the immigrant community, just as you have so much potential within the immigrant community in America. You have here what you all call the immigrant, or they call ghetto, is the same thing that they're doing to my Latino brothers and sisters in America, as well as my Muslim brothers and sisters in America, and you're doing the same thing here. And the people are here. They're not going anywhere. They live here. They have their children here. They work here. Many of them second generation Muslims, who they call immigrants. Their mothers and fathers may have came from Turkey or Pakistan or wherever they came from, but the children haven't even been back home. They don't even speak the native language. They have met much Danish as anyone else here. And they're looking at them simply because of the pigmentation of their skin or because they are more darker hue, and that's not fair, nor is it just, nor is it intelligent.
What can Denmark learn of America and the other way around?
I think America needs to really take a hard look at the Danish justice system and the social service system, the educational system. You know, President Obama just tried to pass a health care bill in America, and it's in split the country in a great divide. Having health care for all of your citizens is an obligation and should be a right of every citizen. So I think that the Danish is way ahead of them in that. I think that the Danish culture, not having the death penalty, not having crazy sentencing, life sentences for people. I'm not saying that people that commit a violent act like myself, you know, I understand how the game go. You know, you, as the old Beretta song said, you do the crime, you do the time. Well, okay, now when the people do their time, then they should be able to come back out, and you are obligated as the country and the society to integrate them into the community and make them and help them become a productive member. We claim to be sometimes Christian countries or religious countries. Then what about redemption? What about forgiving? What about forgiveness? What about, okay, you paid your debt, now start free, start clean again. And I think that both societies need to really look at that. I think y'all are a little ahead of us in that.
But to be honest with you, I've been in prison myself, and I don't feel like punished here in Denmark.
You don't feel that you was punished? Okay, because of the society and the way, and see, that's the difference. In America, it's very punitive. See, they're not concerned about your humanity. They're more concerned with stomping a person down and not letting them come up. The laws that they have, like in Illinois, you know, you have congressmen like Congressman Danny Davis, very enlightened brother, working with ex-offenders' rights, where brothers should be able to earn a living, brothers should be able to get a job. You can't even get jobs. You can't even become a barber, licensed barber, a plumber. None of these jobs are open. None of the trade jobs are open for brothers coming home ex-offenders simply because you committed a crime or you made a mistake. Here, that's not the problem. They're actually trying to look at how we can bring you back and re-enter into society. That's not happening in America.
What is the most important thing to remember if the integration is going to be a success?
That we all human beings and we all in this together, and we all going to have to work together, otherwise the ship going to sink. If you have people in the bottom of the ship and they're thirsty, and the people at the top is drinking fresh water, but they won't allow the people at the bottom of the ship to come up and get fresh water. The people in the bottom of the ship hear the water sloshing against the sides of the ship. Eventually, they're going to figure out, look, let's just drill a hole in this ship. And when that happens, what's going to happen to the ship? The whole ship going to sink. So we're in this together.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.